Your favorite freeloader. Thank you for your tax dollar. I'm eating really good. Thank you for taking care of me.
Do that, but the government takes care of you? That's a joke, and we can't even take care of our own people? You guys literally destroy.
Going online and making videos that openly mock or provoke the average taxpayer is definitely a bold move. It's not surprising that a lot of people would react negatively to that kind of content. Anyway, today we've got some of the craziest benefit-related moments from online, and you definitely won't want to miss the final clip.
Donald J. fucking Trump. Let my wife tell me next month that we ain't getting the shit we need for our motherfucking 5 kids. You think I'm playing? This ain't no goddamn joke, Donald. Is it no let me find out my motherfucking stamps don't come through so my motherfucking kids don't eat. We don't have a good ass Sunday meal. Bitch, I'm telling you, I don't know what the fuck is going on in that White House and shit, but y'all better get that shit together. Y'all need to tighten that shit up, bro, because y'all about to fuck a lot of people up. At least 7 of them in my crib, you feel me? So, word out.
Obviously, it's unfortunate for people who genuinely depend on EBT and food assistance. At the same time, some situations raise questions about whether certain people could increase their income by working more hours or finding employment if they're currently able to do so.
The food stamps program is administered by the U.S. Department of Agriculture. They proudly report that they distribute free meals and food stamps to 46 million people on an annual basis. Meanwhile, the National Park Service, ran by the U.S. Department of Interior, asked us to please do not feed the animals when we visit the park. Their stated reason for this policy is being that the animals will grow accustomed and dependent on the handouts, and they will never learn to take care of themselves.
That has got to be by far one of the best examples of a video, or the best example of a video to explain this EBT crisis or this EBT abuse in America. Well said.
I actually agree with the point that was made there. If someone has depended on EBT for decades, transitioning away from that assistance can become extremely difficult, especially if they've relied on it for most of their adult life. At some point, though, people may need a plan for becoming more financially independent.
It's official. We are in a recession. My baby just asked for some waffles, but I cannot give her waffles because we didn't get our stamps like we were supposed to. Instead, I had to fix her some cinnamon toast. That is bread with cinnamon on it. I officially hate life, and I wish I wasn't here.
This is definitely a difficult situation for her and her child. Unfortunately, life can become extremely challenging, and sometimes people have to make tough adjustments to get through those difficult periods. Finding ways to increase your income and become more financially stable can make a huge difference.
Come shopping with me at Sam's Club as a recently unemployed wife to a family of 9 using EBT. Anyway, we've officially made it through 1 month of summer break, and man, did it deplete literally everything we had in the house last. Despite my best efforts to keep a budget, I absolutely failed. I went over by more than $100 at Sam's, and I'm sure I'll pay for that later in the month. But I didn't really have a choice in my defense because these kids depleted every single thing we had in the fridge, pantry, and freezer. Anyway, this is nothing new. It happens every single year during summer break, so I'm not even surprised in the slightest. I would also like to state here, this is not a complaint, but I digress. Anyway, my daughter decided that she wanted to play that little game where you go up and down the aisle and you point to something, and when the person says stop, whatever you land on is what you buy. She cheated. She wanted hot chips, so she changed it at the very last second. But whatever, I let her get what she wanted. And last but certainly not least, thank you to Sam's Club for giving us this pizza and this ice cream for free.
What's surprising here is how casually she's treating EBT and SNAP benefits. And when you look at what's in the shopping cart, there are certainly some healthy choices, but there's also a lot of processed and less nutritious food. When you're working with limited resources, how you spend those benefits can make a big difference.
Surprise, surprise, man. A lot of fraud has been going on within the EBT motherfucking system, and they just found out that over 5,000 people drawing EBT benefits is fucking dead. Over 5,000 of them, and over 500,000 people that's been drawing benefits is drawing them motherfuckers twice. How in the fuck do you draw food stamps twice on the same motherfucking Social Security number and the same name? That shit baffles me. I don't know how in the fuck they've been getting away with that shit. There's a lot of fraud been going on within the EBT system, man. And now I'm pretty sure that food stamps is gonna be a lot harder to motherfucking get than what they've been able to in the past. I'm sure they're gonna make it a lot more qualifications or a lot more shit you gotta do to get EBT benefits, because before, all you really had to do was say you was homeless and didn't have a job and you was hungry and you could get them. But I think they're gonna make it a little more difficult than that to get EBT now, being they have found so much motherfucking fraud within the system.
It's unfortunate when a small number of people take advantage of a system designed to help those who genuinely need assistance. When that happens, it can create more scrutiny and make things harder for people who are legitimately depending on those benefits.
Feeling to me that some people feel like other people need to earn food.
Not on my tax dollars. Nope. Me.
Like, it's baffling, completely, utterly baffling to me.
A quick, very important update on SNAP benefits being taken away. If you've never experienced hunger, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. That's all. Donate to your local food bank.
This is where the conversation gets complicated. Some people believe that taxpayers shouldn't be responsible for supporting others, while others point out that food assistance exists because people can genuinely experience hunger and financial hardship. There are also community resources, such as food banks, that can provide additional support. The bigger issue is finding a balance between helping people through difficult times and encouraging long-term financial independence.
Okay, so me and my husband just left Fry's, and we just got our, $60 in cash. It's like 2 bags worth of groceries, and the person in front of us left their receipt. Didn't speak a lick of English, so assumed that we're not, they're probably illegal, because you gotta learn language to get citizenship, right? But I was like, whatever, free receipt, because I have one of those receipt scanner things. And then I look at the receipt. My husband's pretty pissed, because on this receipt, they buy nothing but wine and soda, but they have an $1,800 food stamp balance. $1,800 food stamp balance. What the hell? You tell me immigrants aren't getting food stamps, but this immigrant has $1,897.37 as their balance. Their balance. It's their balance. It's what they have left.
Next time a liberal representative goes on TV and tells you this shit ain't happening, you can call bullshit. Or your fucking stupid fucking liberal friend tells you that this can't happen or something. There you go. I'm paying for it. We're paying for this shit. So, yeah, we shouldn't be happy about this. We should be fucking going insane about this shit. I am. I'm fucking losing my mind. I can't fucking believe that we are paying for these motherfuckers. We can't get shit. We can't get any help at all. And these motherfuckers are sitting there.
And he works. He works. It's just, I'm on disability and I'm trying to get my food stamps, and
she's on disability, but she's not getting disability because they keep fucking, rejecting her, saying that she's got COPD.
Emphysema.
She can't get any fucking help, at all. She can't work, she can't do anything, she barely walk down the fucking street, but they won't give her a fucking dime to keep fucking, rejecting her. Yet this fucking illegal is making $1,800. Buying beer and fucking, or wine and fucking Coke.
Soda. Yeah, well, I think it's like Dr. Pepper. Let's see. Dr. Pepper, Barefoot Red.
We have a right to be pissed off
Apple
about this.
Gala.
We have a right to complain about
Oh,
this.
they got some patties. Yeah.
That's all I gotta say.
Man.
Fucking bullshit.
At least they didn't have a cash balance, but still $1,800 in food stamps. Almost $1,900, because mind you, this is $1,897. That's left over after, their little soda spree. Fucking bullshit.
I can understand why someone who is barely making ends meet would feel frustrated watching another person receive benefits while purchasing things they consider unnecessary. And when alcohol is involved, it's understandable that people would have questions about whether the benefits are being used appropriately.
Favorite freeloader. Hey, thank you for your tax dollar. I'm eating really good. Thank you for taking care of me. I love you, Americans. You've been such a hospitality. Not hostility. You show us hospitality. That's good. I get to eat 5 times a day. Before, it was 80 cents. They used to send us back in Africa 80 cents. Now, I get this EBT card loaded each month with 400 to 500. The freeloader, your favorite freeloader. I'm enjoying myself. Enjoying this food. Taking vacation here. I'm in my free house provided for me.
Do that, but the government takes care of you? That's a joke, and we can't even take care of our own people? You guys literally take over neighborhoods. You live in the same damn house. You pay it off, you buy the next house, and so on and so forth. You guys got mini marts, corner stores, you name it. You guys literally destroy cities.
This is pissing me off to the max, right? Because look at what you're causing.
At the beginning, he seemed pretty confident about the benefits he was receiving and almost treated the situation like something to brag about. But by the end of the conversation, his confidence seemed to disappear, and he didn't really have much left to say.
I'm already getting comments from people saying there are other options. Okay, fine. Okay, there are some other options. But tell me right now. You tell me. You claim there's so many other options. So many other options besides food stamps. Show me the list. Put that shit in my hand. Put it here. You wanna use that argument? Oh, there's other options. Hand it here. Provide it to them. Be a decent fucking human being and help people. You know that there's all these other options? Help people. Why don't you show these people these other options? Instead of just sitting here claiming, oh, there's other options. Provide it to me. Put that shit.
A lot of people know about food banks, but not everyone realizes how accessible these resources can be. If you want to help, you can donate food, money, or your time. And if you're personally struggling to afford food, reaching out to local food assistance programs can be an important option.
This scam SNAP out of $7 million. And it wasn't only them, it was a community of Haitians. These 2 Haitians owned 2 stores that was side by side. They were no more than 120 square feet. So all these SNAP redemption transactions sent red alerts to the databases. So SNAP USDA sent one of their agents to study this store, and they compared this store to several other supermarkets in the area. So that store was only 120 square feet. They compared it to stores that was anywhere from 20,000 square feet to 60,000 square feet, and they monitor the SNAP redemption transactions. So out of all these 7 supermarkets, their daily transactions was like $44. They 10% of their transactions were maybe $90 and up. But when it comes to these 2 Haitian stores, which is only 120 square feet, their transactions, their SNAP redemption transactions were averaged to $200 plus. And they had people coming from out of state to Mattapan, Massachusetts, coming from Florida, coming from New York, doing like 2,000, 3,000 SNAP transactions. So basically they were buying SNAP benefits from the SNAP recipients and redeeming them as cash with the government. Now they caught up. This is I'm telling y'all, SNAP benefits is about to become more strict. They're going to become stricter on releasing SNAP benefits to people because there's too many scams like this going on. There's too many scams, and it's all going to fall back on the American people. That
$7 million is an absolutely staggering amount of money. Most people will never come close to earning that much throughout their entire lifetime. So the idea of allegedly taking millions from a public assistance program is incredibly serious and shows just how large the alleged fraud was.
Hasn't been covered for a while? My testosterone. It's been $62 per week out of pocket, which is why I haven't been on it for months. It's causing health issues, it's causing hormonal problems. It's really not a good thing all around. I'm also on Medicaid. Medicaid is on the line to be cut. If I don't have health insurance, that's even more money out of pocket. So you know what I'm not doing this year? I'm not paying taxes because this government does not represent me. No taxation without representation. If you guys aren't willing to pay as a community to help people like me and people who are different from you, then people like us aren't going to be willing to help you either.
Technically, people can make their own choices about taxes, but openly discussing tax-related wrongdoing online is certainly a risky decision. If someone is admitting to potentially illegal activity publicly, they shouldn't be surprised if it attracts attention. It's honestly amazing to see people make decisions like this and then broadcast them online. And don't go anywhere because the final clip might be the craziest one yet.
That my taxpayer money that I work so hard for, that my salary gets cut, we get a tax cut from our salary. You think I think that money should go to people who cheated the system and are here illegally being a criminal? You think I should pay for their health care? Are you out of your freaking mind?
The daughter of people who arrived in the United States legally expressed her general outrage at those who demand her money be used to support cheaters.
We actually want the trillions of dollars to pay for people who are not eligible for disability, who are not elders, and who are not American citizens, but they still deserve health care, and the Americans need to pay for it.
A TikToker stated liberals who care so much about illegal immigrants in words do nothing in practice. Many users sided with the girl and remembered their loved ones who waited for years to do things.
I think it's understandable that people can become frustrated when they feel the system isn't working fairly. Many families have spent years working, paying taxes, and building a better life, so seeing situations that appear unfair can naturally create strong reactions.